Hey guys, I'm here with Dale and we're at the Royal International Air Tattoo 2025, and today Airfix have released a brand new model. So we're going to talk to Dale and discuss what's just been released. So do you want to just say what's been released today?
Yeah. So we've just announced a 1/24 scale Mk.IXc Spitfire. Obviously that kit, that mould isn't new to you all, I'm sure, but what's special about this product is we've included resin parts to add the beer barrels, the bomb racks for the beer barrels and a slipper tank. Also included in the product is a masking set for the outside of our clear parts for the product, and every purchase also includes a free pint glass dedicated to ML208, which is the one Spitfire that is recorded to take part in these very special flying dray missions.
And do you want to sort of explain like the main differences for this kit, like why have you done this particular release? What's different about it?
Yeah, so I really wanted to use the Mk.IX again, but do something a bit different. And the Mk.IX Spitfire 24 scale hasn't been in stock with us anyway for the last 12 months or so. The Mark 8 is selling well, but I wanted to use the Mk.IX again. So instead of just rerunning the original Mk.IX, we just wanted to do something a little bit different. It's a limited run, so that's always quite cool. It's also the first time that we've ever added resin parts to a kit. So we just want to sort of play around, see what people think, and it's just a really cool story to tell. Who would have thought that these absolutely amazing machines, so vital to the war effort, were just at some points just used for transporting beer over to France? So obviously that is vitally important to the hearts and minds of the troops now fighting over there. But it's just a cool thing to replicate in 1/24 scale. So, and how cool are those beer barrels in 24 scale?
Very, very cool. And obviously being resin parts, like that's scary to a lot of people. So is this something they're going to find challenging to do?
It's different to plastic. Obviously, you need to use different glue. It's a 14 plus model kit. Most of our stuff is 8 plus. You just got to take your time with it. We've included special instructions in the product for the resin as well, so just take your time with it. You need to saw them off the sort of mold spruey part that they come in the pack, so that's a bit different to what some might be used to. The resin is non-hazardous as well, which is really good. It's like dentist grade stuff, which is another bonus. A lot of time people hear resin and they go, oh my God, yeah, I'm going to have to wear masks and I can only do this outside. It's not nasty stuff. Obviously, you still have to be very mindful of working with different types of material and the adhesive and everything. Yeah.
Obviously, this is like a really different project. It's not really like war in the traditional sense. What was the research like for this compared to other projects?
Challenging. Really challenging. Ask us to research Spitfire decal schemes and yeah, fine, you know, bread and butter type stuff, obviously. This was different because they were sort of unofficial missions, so to find documented activity for particular airframes that we can then base it off was challenging. A lot of the photos that you see of Spits on the ground with beer barrels being filled up or whatever, or even some of them flying, were just taken for PR purposes. So we know that different aircraft took part in it, but to try and hone that down to particular serial numbers and then base everything off of that was quite tricky. There's 3 decal options included in this kit. The first one, which is the box front, we know categorically took part in this mission. So that was like, okay, we can go hell for leather on replicating that for the decal scheme and everything else. We're confident with that, pint glass, etc. The other 2 in the box were based in the same area, so are likely to have taken place. We don't know. So, and if you don't want to replicate the beer barrel missions, then it doesn't matter. You just don't need to build those. So if you're out in the market looking for a Mk.IX and you've not been able to get one for the last year, then we've got something for you as well. So you don't have to use those parts. Yeah.
traditionally in model making, when you're re-releasing sets, historically it's kind of been just a re-release, maybe with some extra decals, but there's been a lot of releases like this is obviously changing it quite drastically. Last year you made a different mark instead, but based on sort of an existing mould. You've also done some 72nd sale collabs and the James May collab more recently, which has basically been like kind of sometimes re-releases but making them very different. Is that what sort of you're expecting the future of it to be, rather than just re-releases?
Well, we're always looking at ways that we can make our products slightly different, and certainly with the James May collaboration, perhaps reach a new audience. James May gin guys put a video out building a Land Rover starter set. We didn't know they were going to do that, so I dropped them an email and was just like, thank you so much guys, this is amazing. If you ever want to do anything, then let us know. And I left it 2 days after the video come out, so the video had gone mental. And within half hour I got an email back from James and was just like, we were just talking about this in whatever bar they were in LA. We absolutely want to do something, so let's pick it up. So that's how that started. And they bought X number of Jaguar E-types, and we put an extra paint in there and a sticker and a new decal sheet. So we're always open to do that sort of stuff, providing it doesn't take away from our core, and also what other benefits come with it. So if it means we can reach a new audience over here, then fantastic. So that was that. We've done a few like that. Again, same premise really. And then the adding resin. It's like there's loads of companies out there that are doing extra parts for things. So how can we make our kits go the next level? Obviously it's very challenging cost-wise, development time-wise, to do that all the time, especially if we want to add more plastic. So the aftermarket world has come on leaps and bounds over the last few years. So how can we utilize that to add either additional value or just make it a little bit more interesting for people that would have bought it already or whatever. So I hope that this is the first of many. We will certainly gauge the reaction over the next couple of hours and the next couple of weeks on how well this is going. Pre-orders went live this morning through our website and all our retailers as well. So we shall see. I would love to see a range of kits with extra parts in. Airfix used to do a series called High Tech, actually.
I've seen that.
Which mainly included photo etch, I think.
Yeah, my nemesis.
Yeah, a love-hate relationship with photo etch. So we're just going to gauge it on the reaction. I'm not a massive fan of the term high tech, but it is a very 90s 2000s term. Yeah. So we're just about to get buzzed by something. No, it's way out there. So let's see. But it'd be quite nice to do something different, get people excited. So.
And I guess when you talked about audience, one of the things that constantly comes up in modelling is the hobby's dying, and obviously you've said appealing to sort of new audiences and also broadening the existing audience. What sort of your view and how have you found things when you've introduced these sort of different ways of approaching modelling?
I don't know where people get the idea that the hobby is dying.
Me either.
No, it's crazy, and there's no evidence at all in all the research that we do, either under our own name or not under our name, that we do a lot of. That is dying. There's a lot of research to suggest that people are interested in different subject matter that we're not currently offering, and that's a whole new series of workloads in the background, which I can't talk about at the moment, but very, very exciting. What is it? The army boys are turning up. So that's cool. For us, from a marketing perspective, I'm trying to appeal to two groups at the moment. Young people entering the hobby, and then slightly mature people that are perhaps not in the hobby anymore, but were when they were kids, or have never considered it. So when we talk about the James May collabs, how can we get in front of that mature audience? Are we going to have to stop now because they're buzzing us?
No, I don't think so.
It is cool though. Do you think they said, no, we won't turn up on setup day. We're going to turn up in the morning of the first day and just be like, we've arrived. Yeah. They're going to strut when they walk out of those aircraft. So the audience thing is really interesting, and the collaborations that we have been working on. We've actually collaborated with Camera for this. Those that don't know Camera is the campaign for Real Ale. Amazing guys. They do a lot of work, in a lot of good work, and they've been going for many years. So it's not just a little company, charity or whatever they are, organisation to support this release. So they've, as of this morning, they've sent a press release out. They've sent an email out to their whole membership, which is many tens of thousands of people, promoting this product. We're promoting them. It costs us nothing, but it's just like collaborative marketing, and I think that's the best, most effective stuff. So that's really exciting as well. And who knows who we're going to collaborate with in the future.
That's very exciting because you've done so many different things already. It's going to be really interesting to see where it goes. Obviously, more recently as well. Well, I say more recently, it was a bit ago now, but you've had a couple of different kits that have actually released. So obviously, first of all, it was like the Typhoon that was delayed from last year.
Yeah.
Seen mixed reviews on it, but mostly very positive. I liked it. I thought it was really good kit. It was great to be able to just pit something that's normally, in my view, quite often overcomplicated in a very short period of time. How was sort of the Typhoon done, considering obviously the delay that it faced?
Typhoon's done really well. The later the release was unfortunate, but actually we knew that January, when we announced it, that it was going to be a really late year release. So in hindsight, we should have kept it back. We thought, oh, it's a starter set. The guys that really complain when something's really late aren't really going to worry too much about the starter set. So that was sort of our thought process. Plus it allows us to talk to national retailers far earlier, so to get it try and listed into high street stores. If we've already announced it, we can build that anticipation up with them. In terms of build complications, the only complaints we received are from sort of the high-end, really avid enthusiast modelers that perhaps were expecting something slightly different, which is understandable. I've seen some fit issues. If you ever got fit issues because plastic's warped or anything like that, phone us up, email us. The spares team are amazing. We'll help you out, we'll sort it out. It's unfortunate we can't check every single product that goes out the door. So that's the Typhoon. We've got it on here. We've got it here for sale as well. Yeah.
I had some very slight issues with mine, but I sort of still got it together, and I thought it was really nice. And I literally built it very quickly in the morning when I was going out. So it's a really quick and easy build, and I thought it was fantastic.
If you enjoyed it, that's a massive tick in the box, isn't it? Exactly. So I always say, and I've mostly said this so many times with you, Lexi, and on the camera as well, modelling is what you make it. And if you want to just throw something together in 30 minutes or an hour and it looks a bit whatever, but as long as you've enjoyed it, it doesn't matter what it looks like. Yeah. Equally, if you're the type of person that takes 6 months to build a 1/72 scale, really small kit, then again, if you've enjoyed that 6 months of building that one kit, it doesn't matter. It's your hobby. So yeah, that's great. I'm pleased that you enjoyed the product.
So something else obviously has come out, which I haven't built because it's not something for me, but I saw it initially at Birmingham,
yeah,
at the Key Model World Live, and obviously you've got it here today as well, and it's gone out more recently, and I can't remember what it's called. Stalwart. There we go. They're not my thing. Again, that seems really positive reviews. Apparently, like, the build on it is amazing. Is that all the sort of feedback you've had from it as well?
Yeah, so the Stalwart's an interesting one. It's only been in the market for about a week or so. We're aware of some issues. We don't know the size of the problem yet. It's really early days. So what I would say is, if you've received the kit, you've looked at it, and I urge that you do look at it, and you're not happy with a couple of the parts, phone us up, drop our spares team an email, and allow us to sort that out for you, please. It's very unfortunate. I know that you shouldn't be that level of checking, absolutely not, but but let us know. We apologise, but we will absolutely sort it out for you. What we're doing in the office at the moment is we've just changed warehouse, so it's not just 10 minutes down the road from us anymore. It's up in the Midlands, which is now offering us an amazing service. What we've done is we've ordered a ton of kits to come down to our office, and we're going to go through them all, ascertain a percentage of that may or may not have issues. Hopefully that's really small, and those that have received them and looked at them have just been really unfortunate, which I'm sure is the case, but I can't stand here and say that is at the moment until we've checked these, and then start to put corrective procedures in place. At the same time, and we spoke at Telford before, we are working with our suppliers in improving QC, but that is such a long process. It's not something that we can just turn on. We're having to educate people, which takes a long time. So.
But you're not hiding from it, and I think that's the main thing. That's why I think it's really positive.
I don't think we've ever hid from stuff like that.
But I think a lot of people are always like, "Oh, why is it like this?" And it's like, but they're not saying it's going to be perfect every time, and you're quite open. Like, we will fix it. Just tell us.
We will absolutely fix it. It shouldn't happen at all. And we apologise for that, but allow us to fix it for you. Yeah, and I know it is very annoying. It's very annoying for you as a modeller. It's massively annoying for the team as well, who work so hard to release these products, and then we are let down, so to speak, and we only find out because it might be a very small percentage. When the product's been released into the market, we're then having to be very proactive to resolve any issues out there. But allow us to be proactive.
Later in the year as well, you've got the WWII that's coming out, and it's on display in there, which I'm very, very excited for. Helicopters have been very overlooked in modelling generally. Still waiting for a starter set that's a helicopter though, hopefully a Lynx. But yeah, I think it looks fantastic in there, and it's obviously out for the first time now. Today?
Not out.
No, I mean like on display.
The built models is the first time we've taken them out into the wild. So yeah.
I know it's very early days, but reaction so far?
Amazing. I've been handing out stickers this morning and then did the Spitfire thing. So I've spoken to a couple of people plus yourself now about it. People are really excited. There's so much detail crammed into that model kit.
Yeah.
I think people are going to absolutely love it if they love that level of detail. It's one of those things, we've gone to the absolute extreme of what can we do with a 72nd scale kit. It's amazing. So let's see. But it's first time in the wild. We've got two examples, one with everything folded up, one with the blades and everything out. Yeah, so the WWII is currently due to be released in September. Okay. We're monitoring that very closely. It's not on the water yet. I think we've received samples in the office, so we're at that stage. We've obviously received decals, so I'm sort of roughly in terms of the process, we are at the stage of India production, etc. Yeah, we're really excited to release it. It's about 25, 30 quid or something retail. I can't remember off the top of my head, apologies, numbers. So amazing value for the amount of detail that is offered.
And obviously you're wearing some glasses today, and you seem to have like a lot of different merch out. So
yep.
Is this just Airfix going to keep releasing different things as Airfix merch?
Yeah. Well, thank you for noticing the amazing glasses. I love merch, but I love merch that is useful with secondary purposes.
Yep.
So the sunglasses don't really tick that box, to be perfectly honest. I mean, people will wear them around the garden or whatever. I swear the sun is brighter wearing them than not, but maybe not. I just had we had a chat in the office. We've wanted to do water bottles, quality water bottles, for a little while now. It's just finding the time to sort it out.
Yeah.
And about 5-6 weeks ago, we were like, right, let's just do it. So we've updated the mug as well, which we've not got stock of here. The water bottles are really, really good quality. It's amazing. I left mine in the sun in the garden over the weekend for a couple of hours, went to it, and I was like, the bottle to touch was really hot, and the water inside was still ice cold. I was like, oh, I made the right choice there. So Water bottles are really good qualities. We've got really good quality hats as well.
I saw both when I came in and was like, oh, I'm going to have to get them.
Yeah, so they're really good stuff. We do, depending on how well they sell over the next 3 days, if we've got stock left, they go on our website. If we haven't got stock left, we're absolutely buying more to go on our website. So we're just going to see how it goes. We get asked for merch a lot, especially t-shirts actually, which is something else we're looking at. It just takes a bit of time with print on demand and bits and pieces. So yeah, we really like the merch. We've all got Airfix t-shirts that we wear around the office anyway. I ordered these special for the team for today, and they only saw them last night, so everyone was like, that's a cool t-shirt. But,
And you got the badges as well that you've given out?
Yeah, so the Beer Away pin badges. So there's an emblem on the box front and on all our banners now you'll see for the Flying Dray. We always like to give freebies away on our website when you buy certain things, and because the pint glass is included with every purchase regardless of which retailer you get it from, we were like, well that's cool because we want to do that for all our retailers, but what can we offer on our website? It was like, let's do a really cool Beer Away pin badge, but which doesn't have our logo on when you take it off the backing page card, but who cares, it's clearly Airfix. So that emblem is sort of carried on all our marketing, which again is really cool. We brought 1,000 or so here, so we could sort of just dish them out today as something really cool as well. So yeah, like, we love doing merch, but it's not our primary focus. Obviously our primary focus is very much releasing the products that we say we will, and if we get a bit of free time, spare time to work on some other stuff, then yeah.
I will say I'm very much looking forward to getting a decent Airfix t-shirt, so you know. We will do it. We will do it. I'm not going to go into the complexities now, but absolutely. There's yeah, sizes, how many you buy, returns of clothing, like the different T's and C's, all that sort of stuff. I'm like, oh, I don't know if we really want to dive into that at the moment, but we will. I know the pain of just doing it internally for like organisations within my work, let alone doing it at retail. So I know how much of a pain it is.
Yeah, we did the Christmas jumpers. They sold.
I have got one of them.
Awesome. Yeah. So they sold well, but I've still got stock 2 years later, in the middle of the year, in the summer, and everyone's going, "What are you doing about those Christmas jumpers?" And I'm like, I can't do anything with Christmas jumpers in July. So I think t-shirts would be a different.
I don't know, if you asked my partner, I would wear Christmas stuff in the middle of July.
Well, why aren't you wearing it now?
I mean, that's fun.
There you are.
I'll wear it at home though.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's everything really. I think we've covered everything.
Well, if you think of any, you know where I am.
Yeah, I'll come back when I need it, but thank you so much for your time.
Pleasure, Lexi. Thanks very much.
Well, have a good day and enjoy the show.
Cheers. And you. Cheers.